Good morning, dear students. Welcome you all to my class. Today we will discuss a topic on class 3 marigold. The topic is a little fish story. Dear students, I think you all have seen the fish. Today we will discuss about such a fish. The story is about a little fish. The fish was unhappy due to his small size, and one day something happens which changes his thinking. Let us start the lesson. There is a great many million fish in the seas. There is a sea, and in that sea, so many fish are there. How many fish are there? Great many million fish. Million means 10 lakh, not one or two. Many million fish are there in that sea. Can you count the fish in this video? No. Like that, uncountable numbers of fish are there in that sea. But this story is about just one of them, and a very small one at that. So, the story which we are going to listen is about a fish among them. How was that fish? That fish was very small. Now, this little fish had everything in the seas to make him contented, but he was not happy. Here, the seas are providing everything to make that little fish contented, means satisfied. What are the things that a fish need? The fish need fresh water, some food, and need free life. The sea here giving all these things to make him happy. But after that also the fish was not happy. So let us find out the reason why he was unhappy. So you will laugh when I tell you why he was not. He was unhappy because he was so very small. Here I means who? I is the poet. The poet is telling the truth behind his unhappiness, why he was not happy. The fish was unhappy as he was very small. It is very hard to be such a little mite of a fish. He always thinks that it is very hard and difficult to be a little mite, means small creature, as he thinks no one respect the small creatures. He would say over and over again, if I were only larger, how much happier I could be. And he said it so many times that I think he believed it. He would say over and over again, means the little fish several times think that he would be more happy if his size would be larger. Every times he used to think about this. Here the poet is thinking that finally the little fish believed that now he was not a small fish, he became large. So one day he was swimming along with the rest of his school and thinking, no doubt, how much more the larger fish had to be thankful for than he. So one day that little fish was swimming along with his friends. Here school means group of fish. That means the fish was swimming in a group. That time also he was thinking about his size and about the larger fish. So let us see what happened then. When suddenly, with no warning, they found themselves in the meshes of a great net. While they were swimming, a net from fishermen fell upon them, and all of a sudden they all trapped in the meshes of that net. Meshes means thread of net. In the video, you can see that net which is used by fishermen to catch the fish. Okay, so there was much floundering and splashing as the net was drawn out of the water into the sunlight. When the fish trapped in the net, they all tried their best to save their life. So there was much floundering, means so much movement in water, and splashing, means flapping their wings. Then the net was drawn from the water into the outside. Okay, and as the hull was being emptied into the boat, after bringing the net from the water, the fisher were emptied, means unloaded into the boat. Okay, so that the fishermen took them to their home. Let us see what happened then. The smallest fish in the school wriggled through the mesh and slipped back into the cool water. The smallest fish. So, who is the small fish here? The fish whose story we are listening. It wriggle means twisted his body and flapped his wings and finally escaped from the net and slipped means came back into the cool water. How good it felt. So he was feeling better or happy as he saved his life from the fisherman. If he would be caught, then he would be killed. Okay, so he was feeling very good. He swam here and there and everywhere. So the little fish happily swam here and there and everywhere in the sea. And some of the fish who knew him well all the rest of his life said that they never again heard him say that he wished to be anything but a little fish. In the rest of his life, the little fish never wished to be a larger fish. Okay, so he was thankful to be a little fish because he was saved only due to his small size. Okay, so thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this story and explanation of this topic. Thank you very much.